down the middle this time. And that wasn't coming back either. Sensational start from Fernando Gonzalez. 2 breaks, the man from Chile, a game away from set number 1.
With Kia, the power to surprise.
Once again, Fernando Gonzalez so quick out of the blocks. And a chastening start this has been for Rafael Nadal. 5-2, Gonzalez then serving for the first set after a minute less than half an hour.
Thank you.
New balls. Strange shots for him to miss.
No, he's not happy about the beginning of this match, that's for sure.
And again, so much you have to take on the chin from Fernando Gonzalez, don't you? The big shots, the big serves, but mistakes like that, and the point before, those will be really upsetting.
Oh, this is a must make. He needs to push this down cross court to Gonzalez backhand and make him hit the winner off of that side as well. So right now Gonzalez is just on cruise control here.
Third ace, 3 set points. Nadal was walking to the chair. He wouldn't have challenged it. Well, he is human. Just.
Ball 215.
That serve out wide has been a thorn in Nadal's side for the half hour we've gone so far. First class first set.
6 games to 2.
And just as he was a couple of nights ago, Nadal on the rack pretty early on.
February on Eurosport. In the depths of winter, they seek the peak of achievement, victory in the World Championships, the highest honour of the season, and the gold rush is on in 4 major winter sports. The alpine skiers do battle at Are in Sweden. Sapporo in Japan plays host to the ski jumpers and cross-country competitors. And it's Antholz for the sharpshooters of biathlon. World Championship winter sports where, unlike the World Cup, they just get one shot at the title. Football gets into top gear with 50 nations from all over Europe getting back on the road in the qualifying campaign for Euro 2008. Champions League action resumes too, with the European elite keen to wrest the trophy from the grasp of Barcelona. We're down to the knockout stage with the last 16. In UEFA Cup, 32 teams still dream the dream. All in all, the very best of football with all the games and all the goals that matter. In tennis, the spotlight is on the world's most famous sportswomen. Eurosport is a privileged partner of the Sony Ericsson WTA Tour, and February features no fewer than 4 tournaments. We have Paris, where Amélie Mauresmo won last year, Antwerp in Belgium, Dubai, where the Belgian world number 1 Justine Henin is the champion, and Doha, just along the coast in the Gulf. The best of tennis, indoors and in the sun. World Championship Winter Sport, the very best in football and the Sony Ericsson WTA Tour. That's February on Eurosport.
Nadal to serve. Thank you.
Emphatic first set for this Chilean. Nadal's got to change it. That's not the way to start. First double. But you were saying, Mats, during the break, cross-court backhand for Nadal could be a key shot if he's going to turn this around.
He definitely needs to hit his cross-court backhand hard if he goes to the Gonzalez forehand. I think the most important thing is for Nadal to get his first serve in to the Gonzalez backhand, because that's the best chance he has to start dictating the point.
Like that. Yeah.
And that's what Nadal has to figure out, that kind of pattern. It's easy to see when you play against Gonzalez that that's what you have to do. It's just very difficult to do. And the match has just started for Rafael Nadal.
He's done it again.
He's got so many options, Gonzalez, on his forehand side.
He's a red-hot Chilean tonight.
This is not a good enough volley by Nadal, but he can go cross-court, topspin lob, down the line. Nadal needs to anticipate and guess here, really. What a great shot.
Ness made it. Didn't he do well? Stefanki leads the applause as well he might. Excellent resilience there.
Oh, it's just great defending by Gonzalez, and he actually brings Nadal in, and you don't want to be standing that close to the net when Gonzalez gets that kind of a forehand.
And he couldn't cope with it with the volley. 2 break points.
It's time for Nadal to stop the bleeding here.
Game, Gonzalez.
Strange error.
He's really playing scared, Nadal, and it's very rare to see him do that.
Do you see that?
I do see that, yeah. He just hasn't figured out. I think he's... What would worry me if I was Nadal is that my forehand is not flat enough. Nadal really can't penetrate his inside-out forehand to the Gonzalez forehand. Gonzalez is too quick. And he's going to have to flatten out his back a little bit, Nadal, but clearly he has to make an adjustment, first of all, in the Gonzalez serve and step up and not let Gonzalez take him out of the court so much.
At that point where Gonzalez got the flying winner, that was probably the best point of the match. And Nadal seemed to be doing everything right. Had the guy on the run dictating with the forehand, and yet he didn't win the point. That must have been awful. And
it's the same thing happened again when Gonzalez had that let court forehand cross-court winner. And yeah, it is the way to play, but Gonzalez really is playing better than I think anyone expected him to.
Couple of guys who might be feeling a bit better about themselves right now watching this. Leighton Hewitt and James Blake.
Oh, Leighton Hewitt is the player that pushed Gonzalez to his toughest match. Gonzalez had problems serving those matches out though and winning at the end, but
just wide.
It's a strange call by the line umpire. He called it out before he put his arm out.
Yeah, no, Gonzalez is challenging. It's bizarre, this, isn't it? Because it was Nadal's point. It might well be in. You sure? Well, the graphics guy homing in, he's been told not to do that, but it did clarify. Remember, the Maresmo call was called in with the caption, but not with the graphic. But there you go. Again, the serve out wide does the job for Gonzalez.
It's really not a very fast serve, but he has so much side spin on that serve. He throws the ball out pretty low in his first serve, and he's able to get that slice serve. But again, Nadal really needs to step in and take that ball earlier. Otherwise, he's going to be in serious trouble here, Nadal, tonight.
Slipped a couple of times. Nadal looking up at Carlos Bernardes. He wanted a call, but why didn't he challenge? Don't often see him agitated with officials. Just gets on with it, but he didn't like that. But I have to say, the challenge is there for him.
Yeah, he would have had to stop that rally in the middle of it. And again, of course, on clay, you can look at the mark, and here it does leave a mark, but you really need to take a very close look to decide if it's in or out.
Well played. Tricky shot.
And again, the wind is starting to strengthen. And Gonzalez is playing with the wind in his back, and serving and volleying then is a very clever play. It's a bit of a frame there, though.
He's hitting a few lines right now as Gonzalez, but it's that kind of performance. He's close to the edge, and Nadal is having to take it just as he did at this stage against Murray.
Oh, it kind of, when you watch him this match, it looks like Nadal is playing bad and he's missing a few easy ones, but Gonzalez has 17 winners already. We only played 10 games.